Welcome to Yates Place. Well, here we are for the night. Yates Place was pretty full, so I just kept on driving a little bit down the road. Here's a little open spot. I guess it's gonna be home sweet home for tonight. Now that looks a little more cozy. Hammock set up, fire ring set up, firewood ready to go, lunch in the cooler. All set. Now all the YouTube videos I've seen of this place, Yates Place, says, oh, it's dead. Nobody's ever here. We're the only people here. Oh, I saw maybe one other camper. Well, if you look at all of those, that's in the summertime. Today is November the 8th? November the 9th. Today is November the 9th, and it's packed down there. That's why I'm all the way down here. So, if you watch the videos about Yates Place and saying, oh, nobody ever comes here, just remember, if you come during November, if you come during the wintertime, it's pretty full. Looks like last week they just had a hang out here for the hammock forums, and it was packed in too. So if you're coming out here expecting nobody, sometimes it's gonna be full, but it's still like a lot of wide open spaces. So, you know, no reservations, but it's free. So, and you're right next to the Uwharrie Trail, so make the best of it. Come out here and check it out. It's only 10 after 5. I'm all set up already, ready to relax, chill out, hang. I brought my pack. Maybe I'm gonna go hiking tomorrow. Maybe I'll go backpacking tomorrow. Maybe I'll camp out there. I don't know. It's supposed to be 29 degrees tonight. We'll see. I thought about, debated whether I should even come out here or not in 29 degree weather, but I did. I want to have fun, make the best of it. This fire will keep me warm. Bag will keep me warm. Food will keep me warm. I should be good to go. My plan was to go hiking on the Dutchman's Creek Trail tomorrow. Backpack in, maybe a couple miles, spend the night, easy trip. But I think I might just be lazy and hang out here for another day. 2 nights in the same spot. Sounds good to me. It's dark outside, dinner's done, and the fire's on, and it's only 6 o'clock, y'all. Morning, everybody. It is about 10:20 in the morning. I got up at 8:30 this morning, put on some coffee. It's a little nipply this morning, but slept good in that hammock. 20-degree bag kept me warm. Put on a podcast. I got about 10 hours of sleep. I'm good to go. It's gonna be a lot warmer this morning, maybe the 60s today. The low's only supposed to be down to about 40 degrees or so. So we should have a good day here. I think I'm just gonna stay here instead of go backpacking. It's a lazy trip. Look at those blue skies. Beautiful. One of the cool things about this area right here is on this side of the road, it looks like I'm in the sand hills or the coastal plain area. It's flat, maybe a few less pine trees. but it looks more like home. But come to this side of the road, and it looks like the Uwharries. It's much more hilly, rocky, deciduous. Just by crossing the road, it's like two completely different ecosystems. I normally try to keep my carbs low, but chili mac with beef sounds pretty good. I think I'm gonna eat it anyway. We'll see. I heard good things about it, even if it is a Mountain House meal. While I'm waiting on that chili mac to cook, I've gotten some reading done this weekend too. I read Murders in the Rue Morgue today. I read, I'm about 30% of the way through Origin of Species by Darwin. So there's that. I got Tacitus on my Kindle too, but never got around to that. Now Steve from Adventure Outdoors says, when you're out in the woods, you got to use your superior brain. So henceforward, I'm reading. Chili mac with beef is done. Man, you know what? Tastes like some SpaghettiOs. It's alright. That chili mac with beef wasn't that bad. It was a little better than SpaghettiOs. It's a lot more lightweight, and man, I'm full though. Definitely full. That thing was 2.5 servings. It was about 600 and something calories altogether, I think. But man, it was good. It was alright. Good for the woods. This little red rock camp shovel comes in pretty handy. Daddy gave it to me a couple years ago. And I've been using it to keep the fire, tend to the fire. I even used it earlier to go out there and dig a hole in the woods, if you know what I mean. Know what I mean, Vern? Morning, y'all. It's day 3. Getting my water boiling for coffee. Gonna make me some breakfast. Gonna pack up and get out of here, I reckon. It's been a fun trip. Chicken teriyaki for breakfast. Good. We'll see. Breakfast. You want some? So what's the verdict on this chicken teriyaki? Well, have you ever been to a bad Chinese buffet where everything's just been sitting out way too long and it's so bad that it's almost good? It's about like that. It's okay. Which one do I prefer, this or the chili mac with beef? I don't know. They're both pretty mediocre. They're both okay. So here's that K-bar utensil set that my brother gave me. It's a spork. It opens up, and there's your knife. Close it back up. It does a trick. Tim, if you're watching this, I appreciate it. Thank you. It does pretty well for food that you eat at home. It does good for ground beef, chicken salad. The only downside to it is if you got a Mountain House meal, it doesn't get down very deep in there. It's not very long, so you know you get some dirty fingers with a Mountain House meal. But other than that, man, I like it. So that first night it got down to about 29 degrees, and who needs an underquilt when you got a blue foam mat that's $5 from Walmart? Got a 20-degree sleeping bag, still in my Eno. I slept nice and actually I was too warm. I was layered up in there. I had a sleeping bag liner too, which was overkill. Last night was a little bit warmer. It was probably about 39, maybe 40. Slept good 2 nights in a row. Who needs an underquilt? Well, it's about 9:40. I just put on one last pot of coffee. I'm gonna let this fire die out slowly. Pack up my hammock. And I guess I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do it nice and slow though, relaxing. Yates Place, you've been good to me. Place looks clean, nothing left behind. I think it's time to roll out. I went to crank my car and guess what? Guess what wouldn't start? Once again, saved by the bell. This little thing comes in handy. Headed out, there's my campsite. Spot there on the left, pretty good spot. One on the right too. Up on the spur trail here, and then there's the Yates Place campground. Here we are. So here's the actual Yates Place. There's the vault toilet, picnic tables, grills. You are bunched up real tight though if you stay here. So I'd recommend just going down that little service road and finding another spot. There's the spur trail to the Dutchman's Creek and Uwharrie Trail, and there's the service road. And I went down about maybe a quarter of a mile, probably a little less than that. Peaceful, quiet, away from everybody else. Alright y'all, it's been a fun trip. We'll catch y'all on the next one. I highly recommend this place. Come on out and check it out. You can't beat free.